Hi everyone, hello and welcome to i-STEEX, International Science, Technology and Engineering Expo here from UNIMAS. In this video, we are delighted to announce to you the winner of i-STEEX 2020. But before that, what is i-STEEX? i-STEEX 2020 is the culmination of Malaysian national science, technology, engineering and mathematics aspiration, where UNIMAS have this platform, all young minds, you and me alike, for us to apply the concept of STEM outside our classroom. This year, i-STEEX received 66 video submissions, and I hope some of them must be right. So some of the issues that we touch on are environmental issues, the traffic problems, and even the COVID-19. Oh, yes. So these are the categories up for grabs. We have school, from our cute 10-year-old brothers and sisters to our 17-year-old handsome and beautiful Ta Keke and Ta Jie. Then we have STEM teachers, our education frontliners in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. God save them, please. And then also we have different categories for our work people or our university students like myself.
Good day, sir. The title of our innovation is Flash Flood Alarm. Happenings during that time is needed, but normally people will only aware once their office flooded. Sometimes people are not aware about the occurrence of flash flood because it occurs on dead night during the sleeping hours. Flash flood occurs very fast, which leads to loss of property, money, and lives, sir. The flash flood alarm was designed so it could alert the people that the water level is rising around their property and is about to get flooded, sir. So people can save or protect their valuables before the flood water enters their house. There are two parts in this alarm system. The outdoor unit, which is installed outside the house in the drain, will measure the water level in the drain and it will signal the indoor unit wirelessly once the flood water reaches danger level, sir. The indoor unit, which is plugged in an indoor electric source, will receive the signal from the outdoor unit and raise alarm to alert the people inside, sir.
Top cover of our innovation made of reflective material to reflect the sunlight and heat from the container, sir. Separate partition to keep away the electric components from water. Holes to ventilate air and water from the container. Metal piece attached to floating material that conducts electricity, sir. This is the high density foam sponge which was fixed with metal plate and aluminum foil that conducts electricity, sir. Once the flood water enters the outer unit, the high-density foam sponge will float and touches the switch poles to trigger the alarm, sir. We tested the device for a few times and made some adjustments before the device fully functioned as expected. Then we test the device again to find out the maximum gap distance between indoor and outdoor system and find out that the device can work for 120 meters in 4.02 seconds, sir. Let me show you, sir.
The current flash flood alarm systems are very expensive and technical that it needs an expert to fix and run the system. The novelty and innovation of our device are simple and user-friendly, can be fixed and run by anybody with less technical knowledge, small, light, portable and last longer, economical because just cost less than $10, environmentally friendly because doesn't emit any ZRS compound, can be used with both electricity and batteries, loud and clear alarm sounds. Marketability and commercialization potentials of the flash flood alarm are novel, affordable, unique, reasonable price, and user friendly. The materials used to build the device are cheap, abundant, unique, reasonable price, easily available, and eco friendly, sir.
This is our end product which we are planning to commercialize, sir. We spent around $9.60 to create one device. We target to sell it to people from flood-prone areas. We plan to produce 100 units for now and sell each unit for $12. If customers the device for mass production, maybe we can reduce the cost and sell it to $8 and below, sir. In the end, when we calculate our profit, we will get around $180.
The device can be used with AA batteries during blackouts or power cuts, sir.
For your more information, let me show you, sir.
In future, we are planning to integrate a GPS system in our device, so the device can send SOS emergency message to alert the house owner whenever they are not around, sir. We purposely use the GPS system in our device because it can alert the house owner by a normal phone network signal without the help of Wi-Fi or data plan, sir. We doesn't use latest robotic, audio or smartphone technology because we want our device to be used by all kind of people without any age and education barriers, sir. We don't want our device to be complicated and confuse the common people which leads to loss of property and money, sir. Our device uses radio frequency ranges between 400 MHz to 500 MHz, sir. The outer unit uses 12-volt battery and the inner unit uses 240 to 250 volt electricity, sir. The battery can last long for 1 year if we use it approximately 20 times a day. That's all, sir.
The idea in it takes from our observation to the disabled people, the elderly, obese patient, and people with mobility limitation who face problems to wear socks. It is a modern task for us, isn't it? However, it is difficult for them to bend down their body and put on socks. According to the 2010 Global Burden Disease, the overall burden of low back pain was estimated at 21.8 million disability-adjusted life years. As for year 2017, about 54% of adults in US have been suffering from low back pain for 5 years and above.
i-STEEX is an innovative product that aims to help people with disabilities to put on their socks daily. Our targets for this product include white and blue co-workers who are suffering from low back pain or obesity, disabled people, the elders, and even the blind people. The sock aider is equipped with two handles that can be held by the users while one of their legs is lifted. This ensures their stability so that they wouldn't fall when putting on their socks. We came up with the idea of adjustable handles instead of straight one by applying the concept of luggage handles. Users of any height can put on their socks with ease, no matter whether they are standing up or sitting down.
Having equipped with 10 blades, our product can hold 5 pairs of socks at a time.
Our product is more practical than the others available in the market. We can only accommodate one pair of socks. With this, flexi sock aider is said to be more efficient in terms of time. A novelty of our product is that we use curved blades instead of the straight one, so that the socks will not get stuck to the blades and our feet will not be scratched or hurt by the sharp edges. Another unique feature of the sock aider is that the width of the sock holder can be adjusted according to various feet size.
Our product is named as Flexi Sock Aider, which is based on the concept of flexibility. We have added in a gear to make the bending part of the product can be flexible. Users are able to adjust the tilting angle by moving the handles forward and backward, so that you can put on the socks at the most comfortable position. Also, we apply the elastic concept on the pedal that's combined with the gear by adding a spring beneath it. Stepping on the pedal, the spring being compressed and is moved away from the gear to allow the tilting angle being adjusted. Once we remove the force, the pedal is pushed up by the spring and start on the gear again in the Flexi Sock Aider is made up with stainless steel, which is not only has higher resistance to corrosion, but also fixes out the concept of stability. The weight of the sock aider is about 5 kg, which makes it more stable when we are putting on the socks on it. Also, 4 stoppers are fixed at the bottom of the sock aider to increase its stability. Our latest improvement is adding an alarm to the Flexi Sock Aider.
Our sock aider also helps the users to remove the socks. There are 2 blunt brackets at each side of the machine which allow the users to zip up the socks easily. Adjust the width according to the foot size. Zip the socks inside out over the bracket. Adjust the suitable angle. Zip the foot to the sock opening.
To improve our product, we hope to manufacture the modern using forestry. This is a great way to improve the quality and reduce the cost of the product.
Flexi Sock Aider can be widely applied in the daily life to help the disabled person to put on their sock easily, safely, and independently.
It is particularly applicable to those who live in four-season countries such as Japan, China, Europe, and US, where socks are an absolute essential in winter to keep feet warm. Besides, our product has great potential to be further expanded and promoted to hospitals, workforce homes, and healthcare centers.
The production of this innovation includes 190 ringgit, 140 ringgit for the manufacturing of stainless steel, 40 ringgit is labor fee, and 10 ringgit for the purchasing of gear and screw. We can make a profit of 31.05% for each product.
这是属于体型比较胖的人，我每天早上穿袜子的时候，我因为肚腩很大很难弯腰。自从用了这个产品，我觉得它很帮助我，而且现在穿袜子都很容易脱了。
如果这个市场上有卖这个product，你会购买吗？
买，我一定买。
陈杰明 why your right hand is broken?
Last Sunday, my mom mopped the floor, but I did not know. When I went down from the first floor, I accidentally fell down from the steps. My right hand was broken. Because of this, I am very difficult to put on my sock every day.
What is your comment about our product?
When I use the flexi sock adder, I not need my family to help me to put on the socks because I can only use one hand to put on my socks.
We have always been passionate about helping those less fortunate, and we are proud to receive positive feedback from our users.
That's all for us. Thank you.
And we are Team Aces from SMK Tionghi Cebu Sarawak. Malaysian students need to go to school at the crack of dawn. At this specific time, the sky is too dark and it limits visibility of the drivers. This situation is worsened especially on rainy days, despite the instructions from the security guards and teacher in charge who controls the traffic. To tackle this problem, alternatives such as wearing white gloves, using whistle, and LED traffic meters are used nowadays. White gloves are often used, but they are difficult to be seen as it is too dark. Whistles and LED traffic meters are used to attract drivers' attention with the help of hand signals. However, this often causes confusion to drivers as there are no standardized traffic signs and markings according to national standard. With this, we Team Aces came up with the STC kit that is easy to handle and it is rechargeable besides giving clear and understandable signals. They have no need to worry that their gestures will cause confusion as the concept of traffic lights is applied, which indicates the movement of vehicles. Thus, it helps to efficiently stop vehicular traffic at crossing points to give priority to pedestrians who are crossing the road.
For this STC kit, we are using microcontrollers to make it function.
The microcontroller we use is microbit. The communication between microbits are through radio signal.
One microbit is set to communicate with multiple microbits. Two microcontrollers are used in our prototype. One microcontroller acts as a controller, whereas another microcontroller acts as a receiver to change the color of null pixel LED light. In this case, they will control the color of the null pixel LED light when we make gestures. With this concept, our team creates a LED light controller glove and a LED safety vest.
This is the glove we make. The power supply we use is 18650 lithium-ion battery cell. The voltage of the battery is 5 volt. The null pixel LED light needs 5 volt, whereas the microbit needs 3.3 volt. Thus, there is a converter which converts the voltage from 5 volt to 3.3 volt to the microbit. These electronic parts are stuck on the glove with Velcro tape. The glove is used together with this LED safety vest. This is the receiver. The receiver and the near-pixel LED light strips are also attached to the LED safety vest using Velcro tapes. As can be seen, all these electronic parts are detachable. Once the glove or the vest is dirty, just detach the electronic parts and wash the glove or vest. To operate the STC kit, first, we need to put on the LED light controller glove and the LED safety vest. Then, switch on the switch on both the glove and the vest. When we raise our hand, the color of the LED light will turn red. The microcontroller on the vest will receive the instruction to control the color of the LED light on the vest. The color of the LED light on the vest will become the same as the color of the LED light on the glove. When we put down our hand, the light will turn green. The light on the vest will also change to green. When we want to stop the car, just raise out our hand. The LED light will change to red to sign to the driver to stop.
This is the cost of installing our STC kits. The cost of making the controller glove is 95 ringgit 60 cents, while it needs 105 ringgit 70 cents to make a LED safety vest. Total for a controller glove and a LED safety vest is around 200 ringgit. This is the project testing at our school by the security guards. Before that, he is always using torchlight to control the traffic. Now, this is the situation after using STC kits. It can control the traffic more easily because the driver can understand the hand signal and the instructions better.
Well, I guess that's all from our Team Aces, and I hope you guys love it. So, bye!
Good morning. My name is Chung Sumin. I am a teacher from SM Kelek Bawut, Sarawak. My STEM innovation project is namely Model of Maime 124. Abstract. The objective of this innovation is to build a learning kit that is able to arouse students' interest and better understanding of the cell division in mitosis and meiosis. This learning kit is made up by recycled materials such as hook and loop fastener, fine copper wire, mudboard, and manila card. The usefulness of using model of Maime 124 are small and light, save time and money, environmental and user-friendly, and easy to conduct. Therefore, model of Maime 124 is potentially marketed to school, teacher, and student. Problem statement. First, teacher find it difficult to show the process of mitosis and meiosis and time-consuming. Second, student find it difficult to understand the process of mitosis and meiosis. Objective. First, to build a learning kit that is able to arouse students' interest and better understanding of the cell division in mitosis and meiosis process. Second, to enhance students' analytical and creative thinking through the investigation of the behavior of chromosomes during the process of mitosis and meiosis. Third, to emphasize an innovative teaching strategy using the durable materials. Construction of teaching aids. Introduction to model of Maime 124. The model of Maime 124 consists of 4 pair of chromosomes with 4 pieces of manila cut in round shape. This model can be used to teach both mitosis and meiosis process. The model of MyMay 124 is made based on the uses of material as below. First, hook and loop fastener represent the part of sister chromatids. 5 copper wire connects the sister chromatid with the centromere. Mudboard cut in round shape and as centromere. Manila cut is in big round shape and as cell within nucleus. The diagram shows that the pair of chromosomes that is made up by hook and loop fastener, mudboard, and 5 copper wire. The diagram shows that the shell within nucleus is represented by big round-shaped manila cut. The way to use model in mitosis. The way to use the model in meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Let's watch the video how to use the model of MyMay 124. Construction cost. The total cost for construction 8 sets of the model of MyMay 124 is 11 ringgit and 20 cents. That means the cost to construct one set of model of MyMay 124 is 1 ringgit and 40 cents only. Novelty, small and light, made up by a very light material such as manila cut, hook and loop fastener, and 5 copper wire. It becomes comfortable for students and teachers to use it. Save time and money. Students are able to practice using this model on their own without guidance from the teacher. The cost for the construction of one set of product only 1 ringgit and 40 cents, and the material used to build this product is cheap and easy to get from anywhere. Environmental and user-friendly. The model of MyMay 124 can repeat to use many times and do not cause any pollution to environment when we want to dispose it. Easy to conduct, that is easy to use, easy bring to anywhere, and easy to store. Product usefulness. Increase student understanding and interest. This model able increase student understanding and interest on the process of mitosis and meiosis in cell division. Second, decrease the burden of teacher in teaching. This model is to enable the teacher to guide the student on the process of mitosis and meiosis rather than using the traditional teaching apps, which is difficult to show the process of replication and time-consuming. Student-centered. The teaching approach used by the teacher is student-centered. Suitable for 21st century learning, it enables the student to answer higher order thinking skill examination questions and suitable for 21st century learning. Commercialization potential. This product is potentially marketed to school, laboratories, teachers, students due to the product usefulness. Result. Table 1 shows the question number with the percentage of respondents with correct answer in pre-test and post-test with the percentage of increments. 10 questions regarding cell division, which can be grouped into: first, explanation of mitosis process; second, explanation of meiosis process; third, comparison of mitosis and meiosis process. Graph 1 shows that the comparison between the percentage of respondents with correct answer in pre-test and post-test with the question number. Graph 2 shows that the percentage of increment from the pre-test to post-test with the number questions. Graph 3 shows that the percentage of increment from pre-test to post-test with the different groups. Analysis of pre-test and post-test. From graph 3, the average of percentage of increments is 26.8 for the process of mitosis. The average of percentage of increments is 28% for the process of meiosis, while the average of percentage of increments is 23% for the comparison of mitosis and meiosis. Discussion. The percentage of increments between pre-test and post-test is more than 15% for every question. The average percentage of increments between pre-test and post-test is more than 20% for the three group process of mitosis, process of meiosis, and comparison of mitosis and meiosis. Therefore, activity-based learning using the model, namely model of MyMay 124, has significantly increased student understanding toward the process of mitosis and meiosis. Reference. This is the awards and recognition received. Appendix. That's all. Thank you.
Rotate the Goal ini juga mempunyai buku user manual untuk rujukan para pengguna. Ini adalah bahan Rotate the Goal yang sebenar. Ia mempunyai tali yang mempunyai indikator berukuran 1 cm per unit skala. CD berpaksikan pusat P. Letakkan rotate the goal ini di pusat P untuk mencari image CD berdasarkan objek A, B, D, dan C. Mula-mula sekali, laraskan tali dengan ketat kepada objek titik E. Pastikan tali tersebut ketat. Titik berada di paksi putaran. Selepas itu kita laraskan tali tersebut dengan berhati-hati dan pastikan sudut berada menunjukkan kosong. Selepas itu kita putarkan tali tersebut ke darjah 180, yaitu sudut yang kita mau, dan kita dapatlah image bagi E. Sekarang untuk B pula, ulang langkah seperti tadi. Laraskan tali kepada objek B dan pastikan titik berada di pusat yang dikehendaki dan darjah disetkan kepada kosong. Selepas itu tali yang tegang itu diputarkan kepada 180 darjah dan kita dapatlah image bagi B. Apabila dua image ini kita dapat, gariskan dan lengkapkan lukisan image yang kita dapat. Mudah sekali, kan? Image yang didapati sangatlah jitu, cepat, mudah, dan tepat. Untuk seterusnya, soalan ini diperlukan jangka sudut dan pembaris. Hanya dengan menggunakan rotate saja kita boleh tahu jarak antara rumah Afik dan sekolah dengan mudah.
going to share a project, Smart Helmet. Before we start the project, we must recognize the problem first. So, the first one I want to share with you all is approach in addressing the problem. According to World Health Organization WHO fact sheet, approximately 1.35 million people die each year as a result of road traffic crashes. WHO point out more than half of all road traffic deaths are motor. So, correct helmet use can lead to a 42% reduction in the risk of fatal injuries and a 69% reduction in the risk of head injuries. Malaysia has the highest fatality rate from road traffic accidents in Asia and Asia, behind Thailand and Vietnam. If according to MROS, Malaysian Institute of Road Safety Research, on average, 20 people die every day on the road, and then 12 people are motorcyclists.
Hi. Application of theory and principle. This theory explains the cause of accident by human factors. For example, overload means that a person interrupted by environment, internal and situation factors. Inappropriate response to a situation from a person cause an accident. Inappropriate activities because of performing tasks without properly judging the degree of the risk involved of a given task. According to statistics from Miros, whereas 82% of fatal accidents occur due to the negligence of road users, which is in line with this theory. Design concept. First of all, I'm going to share a very unique feature on this helmet, the power supply. The main idea is while the motor running on the road, the wind power will supply energy to the safety system. Why we use wind energy? First, it is renewable energy which will last forever. We do not need to worry about energy supply. Second, the safety system only functional while the motor running on the road with speed more than 30 km per hour because it is unneeded if the motor are not in state of motion. Functionality. As we know, this is a smart helmet because of its safety features attached with it. There are 3 safety features which are going to prevent road accidents among motorcyclists. And these features are able to contribute to the road fatality reduction. So, let us detail the first safety feature, which is the seat belt fasten detection. There are LEDs to indicate the fasten or not fasten helmet belt by motorcyclists. These LEDs controlled by push-off button, which will determine green or red LED to light up or turn off. If the helmet belt do not fasten, the front red LED will light up to remind the cyclist, whereas the back red LED will allow traffic police to take legal action. There is another green LED on the back of the helmet to improve the vision in the night by other trailing drivers. Furthermore, this helmet will detect the dangerous distance of other vehicles on the right hand side, especially the heavy vehicles. Why? Because the cyclists always incline to the left road side. Most of the vehicles will pass by the right hand sides. We need to create a buffer between riders and oncoming right hand side vehicles. Therefore, a distance sensor which connected to a buzzer will warn the rider if the distance of oncoming right hand side vehicle less than 1.4 meter with a beep sound. The last safety feature is the fatigue drowsiness warning system. There is a tiny iron ball as a switch. If the rider falls in sleep with face turning down more than 45 degrees from the horizontal step, a beep sound will wake him or her out.
Next, we look into product cost. Our product is very cheap only. It only costs 30 ringgit. For the Arduino nanoboard, it costs 9 ringgit 80 cents. And distance sensor, we have cost 20 ringgit 50 cents. Buzzer, 80 cents. And then wind power generator, 2 ringgit 50 cents. Wind blade, only 40 cents. And tube sensor is the switch, 60 cents. Safety belt clip, 3 ringgit. LED light, we use a 3 LED light, so it costs 1 ringgit 50 cents. And LED light cover, we also have 3, 1 ringgit 60 cents, and the last one is push off button 40 cents. So all of this only cost 30 ringgit, so it is very cheaper. So what is the safety of our helmet? Okay, we have 3 warning systems. We have mentioned in the theory. The first one is safety belt fasten warning system. The second one is distance warning system, and the third one is the fatigue or drowsiness warning system. So it is related to the STEM concept also. Next, we look into the novelty of our project. Okay, the idea is very new. Before we create the smart helmet, we have 3 prototypes: the prototype 1, prototype 2, and prototype 3. So the final product we have include 3 warning systems: fasten belt warning system, distance warning systems, and fatigue warning system. So we have get the patent and copyright from the Malaysia. So our products have been approved for all the safety. We look into the usefulness of the project. The first one is reduce motorcyclist injuries. So it will always remind them to wear helmet safety strap with a red LED on the front of the helmet. The second one is reduce the risk of riding in the dark with additional green LEDs on the helmet section. The third one is giving the opportunity to the traffic police to check whether the riders wears the safety belts or not, where the red LED will be light up on the back of the helmet. If the riders feel sleepy while riding a motorcycle, the sound of a siren will mount on the left ear of the helmet, will call out the sleepy riders. The last one is avoid riders' accident by detecting the distance of the motorcycle with the vehicle on the road through the LED display on the front and the distance sensor on the right side of the helmet. So our helmet is very useful to the motorcyclists. Next, we look into the motivation. Okay, from the prototype 3, we have testing in 3 SMK, SMK-A, SMK-B, and SMK-C. So the final product, that is our smart helmet. We found that analysis from the student is the safety increase with our smart.
Saya dapat serasa lebih selamat menggunakan aksesori ini.
We have sharing to student is SMK-D, E, and JBJ. We get the idea verification to JBJ and the PBD-C group. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day to all judges. Presented here is our research innovation in pavement construction, PU Binder, a smart solution for building green pavement. This research is conducted prior to problems that were faced in road construction. Factors such as excessive traffic, heavy axle load, and environmental changes has deteriorated the bitumen properties as well reducing the service life of the pavement. Besides, bitumen is an amorphous material that is costly and facing energy shortage since it is a non-renewable material. High maintenance cost of pavement is another problem in road industry. In recent years, researchers were looking for substitute or modifier for base bitumen. Some of materials used as modifier or replacement in bitumen are crumb rubber, palm oil fil ash, geopolymer, nanosilica, biomass, and many more. Therefore, this study is done to investigate the applicability and performance of polyurethane as bitumen modifier and asphalt mixture. The first step in producing PU binder is by adding palm kernel oil polyoil with the hardener MDI and mix with the 60-70 penetration grade bitumen. These materials will blend at selected parameter to form a homogeneous blend of polyurethane modified bitumen. Next, PUMB were mixed with selected aggregate gradation and compacted by referring to superpave design method to produce a good compacted PUMB sample. PUMB production. All unmodified and modified samples were tested for physical testing, chemical testing, and asphalt mixture performance. Asphalt mixture production. Resilient modulus testing and dynamic grip testing. Physical properties results showed an improvement in PUMB. The inclusion of polyurethane has stiffened the bitumen. This resulted to a higher viscosity value showing an improvement in rutting resistance. Chemical testing was conducted using Fourier transform infrared transmitter. Results indicated there is no significant changes in the wave number value of C-double-bond-O, C-double-bond-C, and S-double-bond-O for PUMB. Resilient modulus test was conducted at 25 degrees Celsius to identify the resistance of asphalt mixture towards fatigue while rutting at 40 degrees Celsius. Higher resilient modulus value were identified for PUMB asphalt mixture, indicating that this asphalt mixture can improve the fatigue and rutting at both intermediate and higher temperature. Permanent deformation or rutting of asphalt mixture was conducted using dynamic grip testing. Results reveal that PUMB has lower value of permanent deformation. This shows that the presence of PU improved the resistance of asphalt mixture towards rutting. The production costs for PUMB are slightly higher when compared to base bitumen. This is similar to the production cost of PUMB asphalt mixture. However, when we take a look at service life of the pavement, PUMB will last 1.6 times longer than hot mix asphalt. A 5 years of hot mix asphalt is equivalent to 8 years of PUMB asphalt mixture. Therefore, even though the production cost increased by 24%, the service life of pavement also increased up to 200%, and this can be considered as economically effective. In conclusion, PU increased the stiffness and viscosity of bitumen that improve rutting resistance. No chemical interaction occurred in PUMB. The inclusion of PU improved the resistance of fatigue and rutting of asphalt mixture, and the production cost of PUMB is slightly higher, but the service life of PUMB asphalt mixture is longer. This leads to a lower maintenance cost. It can be concluded that PUMB has high potential to be implemented in paving industry. This product has commercial potential for research university, asphalt plants, road contractor, and regulating bodies such as JKR, LLN, and PLUS. PU binder promotes biomass utilization, construction of green and sustainable pavement, as well providing safe and comfort road for user. This product has copyright filing and already submitted under patent category. Research impact. Team members and financial support for this project. Thank you very much.
pusat membeli belah, terutamanya pada hujung minggu yang terlalu ramai. Jadi adakah kerajaan bersedia untuk mengarahkan pemilik pusat beli belah menghadkan jumlah pengunjung termasuk menggunakan sistem numbering misalnya? Terima kasih.
Pusat membeli belah tersebut boleh mengambil tindakan mereka untuk memastikan keselamatan pelanggan mereka. Jikalau terlalu ramai serentak pergi misalnya dan mereka membuat peraturan supaya ada giliran untuk masuk ke dalam premis perniagaan mereka, mereka boleh lakukan. Kerana sebelum ini pun banyak premis-premis perniagaan di dalam shopping kompleks sekalipun menghadkan dari segi jumlah kemasukan pelanggan mereka. Seperti kita kata, mesti ada social distancing ataupun penjarakan sosial, termasuk di dalam premis perniagaan mereka.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. I am Masunabiha and welcome to Asadaya News Update. Our top update story regarding counting system in the shopping complex in order to limit customers entering the mall for social distancing purpose and to prevent COVID-19 from spreading. For this news top story, we had discovered one secondary school in Asadaya that has invented the auto people counting system, which is also known as APCS. Our top reporter correspondent Rosmi Bidayana have the details.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. I am Rosmi Bidayana and welcome to Astajaya News Update. In order to go to Astajaya, we need to pass through Unimas, Samamol, Mata Samarahad and Tamgilan. Assalamualaikum and welcome to Astajaya News Update in Innovation and Technology section. Joining me today, Master Nabiha, the inventor of APCS, which also known as Auto-Person Counting System. Assalamualaikum and hello, nice to meet you.
Waalaikumsalam and welcome to SMK Astajaya. Nice to meet you too.
Regarding APCS innovation, what is the problem that you want to solve?
During COVID-19 pandemic, people keep ignoring about the social distancing because they think it is not important. Customers will still enter a mall, supermarket, shops or other departmental stores even though the number of customers allowed to be inside has been reached without care about the social distancing. This will cause people to be exposed to the infection of COVID-19. Although some malls use numbering system, but the physical contact to the card has been used by other persons still happens.
So, what is the objective of this innovation product?
Auto-Person Counting System (APCS) is an Arduino-based project. APCS will reduce physical contact among customers by accurately counting the number of customers and limiting the customers' numbers when entering the mall. This will increase physical distancing activities among them. APCS also prevents physical contact among the customers when there is no numbering cards needed in the rotation system in the mall.
Can you tell me the novelty of this product?
Auto-People Counting System (APCS) is an original creation of SMK Astajaya. It can detect the movements of people entering and exiting a room and generate a counted number of the people inside after the input data and processed by the Arduino board. If the maximum number of people followed inside is reached, the shop light will be turned on as an alarm. The data of number of people inside is also sent to IoT, that is Internet of Things, which can be easily accessed on other devices such as the smartphone.
Talking about the design concept of APCS, can you tell me about it?
APCS consists of Arduino microprocessor, 2 IR sensor E18-D80 and K, 12²C LCD module, red light strobe, relay, and 9-volt battery. While this is the final design of APCS prototype. The APCS has an IR sensor which detects the movement of a person both entering and exiting a room. The input data of the number of people entering as well as exiting are sent to the Arduino board to be processed. Then the processed data are sent to the 1/2 square LCD screen to display the number of people currently inside. The generated number is also sent to Internet of Things via Wi-Fi network and can be easily accessed on other devices and on IoT data server such as ThingsPic, ThingsBoard, and Blink. If the maximum number of people inside is reached, the signal will be sent to trigger the strobe light which acts an alarm to be turned on. This alarm implies that the next person cannot enter the room as the maximum number of people allowed inside has been reached. The default maximum number in APCS can be reset, either increased or reduced by using pushing buttons. As you can see, this is the flowchart of Auto-Person Counting System, also known as APCS.
What is the advantage of the product?
The APCS tells the number of people inside the room and gives alarm when the maximum number has been reached. This invention is very useful in shops, malls, and other departmental stores as no form of physical contact is involved in the numbering system between customers. Compared to the conventional numbering cards, the cards are passed around from one to another, which clearly involves physical contact.
Last but not least, how much the total cost for making the innovation?
The total cost is about 100 ringgit Malaysia and it's affordable to make.
Thanks Nabiha for sharing the APCS innovation.
You're welcome and nice to be in your show.
That is all for me. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.
Thank you Rasmi Vidayana. What an amazing invention. Now we move to Asia Jaya weather update.
Selamat pagi, ni KKM boleh saya bantu? Ya cik tak perlu untuk disinfeksi di kertas, tetapi cik hanya perlu amalkan 3W, iaitu wash, wear and worn. Pastikan cik kerap cuci tangan dengan air dan sabun, pakai pelitup muka dan lakukan disinfeksi pada tempat yang kerap disentuh. Ya, selamat pagi cik, ini KKM boleh saya bantu? Ya cik tidak perlu untuk disinfeksi di kertas, tetapi cik hanya perlu amalkan 3W, iaitu wash, wear and worn. Pastikan cik kerap cuci tangan dengan air dan sabun. Pastikan pakai pelitup muka dan lakukan disinfeksi pada tempat yang kerap disentuh. Ya cik, terima kasih.
Ini soalan tadi ni. Copy paste tu. Enter. Next. Soalan sama lagi. Next. Wish, panjang soalan sama je.
Sorry, KKM boleh saya bantu? Ya tuan, berita itu tidak benar. Alustar masih lagi dalam fasa PKPD. Kerajaan masih belum mengeluarkan apa-apa pernyataan rasmi tentang PKP buka usaha semula.
Have you ever encountered a similar situation such as in the scenario? Admin from an official website such as MKN and KKM often flooded with the same question related to COVID-19 from the users. For this MTE 2020, we are from National Defence University of Malaysia, UPNM. Would like to introduce our innovation, which is Tanya I.
Amid COVID-19 pandemic, most of users face a problem like unclear SOP, fake news, and other misinformation problem. Most of the times, users prefer to ask directly to the trusted authorities, instead of reading through detailed guidelines provided by the ministry. Currently, they only offer users to directly ask for any inquiry through email and hotlines. The jumble of questions from the users make it more complicated for the admins to organize each of it.
To solve these problems, we created the first Malay language chatbot for COVID-19 pandemic control in Malaysia. This chatbot offers the user an accurate information from MKN and KKM related to COVID-19. The innovation idea for this chatbot is gathered based on the survey in current application introduced by the World Health Organization (WHO). WHO launched Health Alert COVID-19 Messenger in Arabic, English, French, Hindi, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. Tanya I applicability includes 1. RMC UPNM product catalog against COVID-19, UPNM Facebook product against COVID-19, LOI with our industrial partner from Galaxy Group, and finally, UPNM bot in which include UPNM's information.
Based on technology readiness level, TRL, the status of our innovation is at the 7th stage of development. Tanya I, now a complete system prototype, demonstrate in operational environment. In terms of market demand, chatbot market growth from 2016 to 2020 has been analyzed. The analysis indicates the market growth trend is growing exponentially year by year. The projection chatbot market growth is expected to grow 29.7% from year 2019 up to 2024 with the estimation value of 9.4 billion.
This open opportunity to explore other markets and possibility of technology transfer for large number of large corporations and educational institutions. Other possibility of market growth is development of personal assistant such as personalized news, fashion advisor and travel assistant. And also for sales and marketing assistant like online business website and online e-shopping platform. We have filed a copyright for this system.
This application is easy to use as it provided a familiar GUI with artificial intelligence engineer.
Tanya I is easy to deploy, no code builder, seamless system integration, simultaneous conversations with quick response 24/7, and it brings users to Tanya I.
In terms of system safety, Tanya I provide two-factor authentication with authentication times out for administrator. The conversation is secure using end-to-end encryption and web application firewall.
Here is the production cost of Tanya I.
Our hope is merely to provide accurate information about COVID-19 and Malaysia Movement Control Order using Tanya I as a one-stop center on the net. Please scan QR code for more information. Thank you.
us this year. I'll see you next year. Bye.